out to that skill. So now bards, in terms of background information, should normally win out more versus everyone else knowing backgrounds because bards have a much more expansive background.
Okay, so 5, that would be 2. And I'm currently set as proficiency bonus proficient, so...
Yeah, so you're proficient, you're not expert. You don't have expertise in it.
Yeah. Okay,
I know
so
the Jack of all trades 1 in there, but don't use that one because that won't give you your actual proficiency bonus. Does that make sense? So, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I've got
have,
myself down as proficient, charisma, and then a mod
plus 7. 12?
12. Yes. Yeah. Let me quickly edit it. We'll see. 2. Nope, not 20. Nope, that's not right.
No, not 20.
Yeah, there you go. Proficiency 12.
Yeah. Roll me your background. Roll me your new background.
That is the new one.
Yeah, you know that story. You know what's up with Desmond and his family. It's sort of amongst provincial nobility. It's a more common thing. Doesn't get disseminated around en masse amongst the masses. Yeah, you know. Sort of level 20 people, you know, really powerful. One of them's a royal guard, Lord Commander, you know, is the only lord in the North Round. The other one is someone who's a saint. Yeah, Desmond has a lot of family history.
Doesn't have the same dissemination ability Vine Sama does.
Shut the fuck up. I think that's the first time anyone's ever commented on the dissemination joke or word, comment, joke, whatever. Get out of here. So, bring it back. Oh wait, no, dub. The other thing, heavy armor buff, right? So heavy armor people, which is just O and Garth. You will now begin that. I mean, O knows it like the back of his hand, consider how he made it. But yeah, you'll get that damage reduction.
Well, that would be
wearing heavy armor. So if you're wearing plate, it's -3. Scale is -2. Chain is -1, or is it something like that? Is chain heavy?
Yeah,
it was heavy.
I'm going to have difficulty remembering. No, I'll probably remember.
Yeah, so it's a nice buff to people wearing heavy armor. Oh, take this way. Yeah, I'm gonna whenever I finish out the monk rework. Still got work. I was gonna work on it last night, but I gave up because I was too tired. Whenever I finish the monk rework, I'm also gonna put that house rule into the big document. By the way, it's gonna get even bigger because the monk rework, I think right now I still need to do like 2 or 3 more subclasses. It's already 14 pages. So.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Nice.
That's your biggest one yet, I think.
No, I think OG Alchemist was the longest one because it had discoveries and stuff.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. So yeah. Also, the thing is, like with OG Alchemist, there's only 3 subclasses. There's 8 with the monk rework because I'm reworking those. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, monk gotta get buffed. The monk core class is only getting a slight buff. I just put some scaling. I put all the Tasha stuff into monk itself, so you don't have to reference multiple books. So it's a bit more quality of life. You get slightly more key points. I think you end... Okay, well, technically at level 20, you end with unlimited. But at level 20, originally you end with 20. At level 19, you end with 23. So not too much of an improvement in terms of key points. But I did add some scaling and some... Because like at monk, you only get... Let's see, you get all saves at level 14. I put something in between at level 9 or so, which gives you one other save. So it's like a bit of scale. See when it gets there, and all the subclasses are immensely better now. So that's probably the more powerful bit. Drunken Master is some good shit. Can't say some good shit. Shadow Clone, literally Naruto, but that's neither here nor there. So, yeah. Anyways, you guys debrief with Lena, and this is you guys tell your account of things, and then Lena notes that Varric and Abigail weren't with you, so she asked their side of things. I won't go into too much detail for it. But essentially, let's see, where is it? There it is. What essentially happened is when you guys separated from Abigail and Varric, they had their own series of events. They met a tribe of, a shepherd group of tribesmen. So, like, they literally were shepherding around a pack of pigs, or a what's a group of pigs called? It's not called a pack. A mud of pigs. Group of pigs.
No idea.
A group of young pigs is called a litter. A group of hogs is called a passel or a team. A group of swine is called a sounder. While a group of boars is called a singular.
A singular? What? That's the opposite of a group. That's the definition of the opposite of a group.
Alright, so a haunch of pigs.
A haunch.
A pork belly of pigs, whatever. They just sort of they didn't confront them, but they did eavesdrop on them, and they sort of learned that how things came to be. Like the lodestones pointed to a village, to their own village. There are multiple villages that fought one another. They use the cloak Abigail has to sort of try to find a way to find a way out, sort of. Because it's a Feywild adjacent plane, not a Feywild plane itself. So Abigail is using the cloak to find a door to the Feywilds, which would technically be a way out. Because that's what the cloak does. In doing so, and they did something very similar to you guys, where the signature would change which direction to go if the world shifted.
Mm-hmm.
They found a tall standing wood structure, like wooden ruin, and they spent the night, quote unquote, there. They rested there, and it's at that point where they met the Kitsune, because the Kitsune used that place as like a hideout. Kitsune's a Fae. Abigail has a court courier cloak, so got into talks. Abigail made a deal with the Kitsune of if you guys and them could get rid of the Oni Overseer, would the Kitsune help them escape? Or help, like, give them a way out? And Kitsune's like, hell yeah, if you guys can do that. Abigail had faith that you guys would be able to do that.
Oh.
There is a catch of... It's not a catch, but more some clever wording or good intentions or whatever of... Oh, I think... Oh, I'm sleeping on the computer. Abigail petitioned that it is sort of better in more than one way, in an honorable as well as a logistical way, for the Kitsune to guide Abigail and Varric to you guys. And the Kitsune's like, okay, that's fair. So that's what happened. On their way there, Abigail and Varric, the Kitsune pieced the fuck out, but Abigail and Varric did encounter some, I guess you call them revenants. And also not revenant in like an actual like revenant from monster manual sense, which are like just a fancy way of saying something that came back from the dead for vengeance, which is what a revenant is, to be fair. But like revenant from like Dragon Age, like that sort of like I'm really fucking pissed and stuck in a spot.
So way worse.
Yeah, way worse.
So hard.
They fucking swung like a truck. I remember running into Dragon Age Inquisition, one in the swamp level, the second level, the swamp level, in the middle of like a patch, and I was like, oh, there's a fade rift over here. I'll just get that real fast. Revenant shows up, fucking hits me once, instant kills my main character. Fucking hell, mate! Swing like a goddamn train.
There's some chunky boys.
Yeah,
that they are.
Luckily, the revenants I'm talking about with Abigail and Varric weren't actually those revenants. But they were relatively sentient, and they didn't have to fight them, and they really wanted Abigail's journal, for whatever reason. They were like sort of trying to wage an eternal crusade of sorts, or guerrilla war, or whatever. Abigail does produce 2 items of notes, which are to say crests, silver crests, which were which are resplendently intact. Like, they are not weathered, not scratched, not wearied, like, nothing. These are silver void crests.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Abigail does posit that, yeah, these things are probably kept alive by some eternal demand to hunt and kill Fae in a Feywild adjacent realm. So
I feel that would be their almost nightmare scenario to be trapped in one for so long, but also like a good thing because they can fight Fae.
well, regardless, they're gone now.
Like nice guys.
We
That'd be
dispatched
some strange logic.
We dispatched them. Why do they want your book? I don't know. Honestly, I was going to talk to some of my siblings about it.
Perhaps
it might
we
just
can
be that
assist.
itself.
We met a Fey court representative there named Kurvrala, who also had a journal she logged in.
Well, I assure you my book is one of a kind. It's not something for Fae as opposed to my household specifically.
What I'm saying is perhaps it was a mistaken identity.
Oh, maybe. That'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So you killed the Revenants. What happened after? Well, then we regrouped with them. The kitten had a really clear idea where to go when it started hearing this peculiar song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the lantern crystal man head.
Well,
Yeah,
I guess
he
that
was
did work out in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then we regrouped with them, and you know the rest, Lena. Mm-hmm. Well, it's never a good thing to hear expeditionaries dying. But I'm happy you all made it out. And you managed to retrieve the body. You guys will want to talk to Jesse about that, by the way.
She's still working
I
right now, or
wouldn't
did she take
say-
off?
I don't know. She might be in her office.
I wouldn't say the situation is at a resolution, though. This was only
Right.
one of many.
Yes, and you guys seem like you attracted their ire. But that can't be helped.
Not only that, but they're able to be present in your city already.
Well, Amira is dead, right?
That's only one connection that we know of.
Yeah,
now,
could be a
we
lot
didn't
more.
leave the body there.
We're aware of. Most importantly, I did have some people check out Amira's abode.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of traps, first off. But
Yeah, we felt them.
Yeah. I remember that.
I will never
No
look at
different.
it again.
Was there? Interesting.
Oh, shut
right.
up, Ruhan.
you didn't fall for it. You didn't get hit by any of them.
Yeah. Just, touching my gut in just remembrance.
I had some people check it out. There doesn't seem to be any other magical traces there, but I did tell Jessie to. I asked her to outsource if we needed it. Outsource. You know what I mean, Varric. Ugh.
I'd like to know what you mean as well.
Nods.
Yep, I'll admit some curiosity.
There are plenty of people who I don't know their capacities, but she or her associates might.
Actually, perhaps it is best you don't give us the information. It is entirely possible the Oni Baba has a scrying.
Also,
Can't
if we
scry
really
in
want
here.
to know, we should probably hit up Jessie herself.
Oh, can't scry here? Yes, please. What information?
Jessie is in. Fuck it, I'll be blunt with this. Jessie is a spook. I know she's a spook. She's told me she's a spook. She knows spooky people as well as other criminals who don't make their capacities known in an official way. I don't know what they can do because they don't tell me. And also, I don't know that they have that capacity. She does. And that's the catch. As long as it's not publicly or officially known, they're willing to work through Jessie. but they won't work with me or the city.
The balance. Hmm.
And by association, you would assume we are the same, since we work with Jesse.
I don't assume you're spooks. I know everything. Well, in an official dossier capacity, I know what's up with you guys. Jesse.
It's
Jesse's
an interesting loophole.
There's a lot. I'm not much of a talker. I'm not much of a conversationalist, but I know people. Part of the job. And I know that she has something that she didn't tell me, as much as she wants to. But I won't pry. But same deal. She knows people. She knows how to talk to people, get to those sorts of people. As much as I have confidence here in Expeditionary HQ, Darren is only one official heretic. There are plenty of others that aren't official or known. And they are probably more skilled on that specific matter than Darren. I guess you call Darren a jack of all trades when it comes to things malevolent. But if I need specific examples, I don't have anyone for that. So, Jesse and whoever she contacted did look into it. And they assure me that Amara was acting alone and that there aren't other ways. That being said, I did have to deliver a report about it. And
Please add this. If there isn't, there will be.
don't
And
worry.
the person that we took out was the lowest of her associates. She has many more, much stronger.
Don't worry. You guys will see. What with the recent bad news? Bad news? The Scornkin. The Scornkin is one thing. There's even more.
Oh, joy.
Race stirs a bit at the mention of Scornkin.
You guys haven't. Right. You guys just got back, didn't you?
Not related to Atheltorians, hopefully.
No. Luckily. That has been going. She stops herself. Well. It's been going very well.
Were you about to say swimmingly?
The same thing.
Oh, you
Let's just
talking
get
to
the
the water
smell.
people. The water people, not seen them in long time.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
I'm so happy you, Kirsty, can infer where she was going with that. Take an inspiration.
Nice.
Hey.
You're learning Lena, I guess.
No.
You're learning Varric too, because Varric was actually going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Oh,
Hey.
she caught herself. The only reason it was brought up was because it was someone else. So be mad at
No,
Kirsty.
not that. I just pulled all these pieces out of this box and they were all labeled, and I only saw the label in the very last one.
Oh,
Pieces.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm making a bed frame.
Oh!
Oh man, that's rough. Oof.
where's possible opportunity?
Oh yeah.
It's like
Anyways.
gambling. Yeah. No, Alpha Taurians is fine. With having a direct representative liaison in town, it's fine.
Oh,
Race
this
looks
one
down
works
to
still in
his
town.
hip. You hear that, great grandfather? The water people, they've been coming around.
Grandfather is silent.
Oh, thank God.
Mm.
It might be the scry.
Would that? Sure.
If there's wards in here, I assume it would be possible to eliminate different planar entities from viewing in. Therefore, the response would be impossible.
Well, if the spirit is held inside the skull itself,
Wait, is that how it works?
I don't know. Is that how it works? I always figured that the spirit was in there.
We can ask him later.
Hmm.
I looked at
Grandfather, I choose you.
Pulls out his notebook and starts writing in it.
Rose looks to Fia to affirm that she's not the only one completely lost in the situation.
Who's that Pokemon? Grandfather.
No, it's Pikachu.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Two commercial breaks in a row. Two. Bullshit.
Grandfather, super effective against Scornkin. Gee, thanks, Brock.
For the 15th fucking time.
It's like pot of green Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh my
Anyways.
God.
It's not officially publicly declared yet.
There
but...
it is. Thank you.
Oh, wait, what we got?
It's the thing I was referencing.
Oh, this video is age restricted. Okay.
Really?
Oh, you're not old enough. Sorry, Kirsty.
I'm sorry, I'm underage. God damn.
Nerd. Yeah, take the
Aren't you,
scotch
like,
and get out of here. You
24?
can't hear potty words.
Take your scotch.
Aren't you 24? How is it detecting you underage?
How do you think that was Pikachu?
I'm 26.
26?
Yeah, that guy dumb as fuck. Dude. How do you think that's
Dog,
Pikachu,
that's the
dude?
joke.
Fucking dumb shit. Dude. Anyways, let's bring it back.
Pikachu! The fairy! Fuck!
Bring it back.
Okay, sorry.
There you go.
It's not publicly or officially declared yet, but keep this amongst yourselves. Well, I suppose you guys have been doing that plenty already. We have reason to believe that there's a serial killer in Driftweaver's Bay.
Oh.
Not Amura. Someone else.
Oh. Well, then.
Nothing's official, nothing's public yet. We kept it down low. I don't think the city knows yet, but I think they know that someone knows something. The place has been quieting down.
Is there any, like,
Have you guys-
possible MO
have you guys-
so far?
None.
Oh, that's great.
Just
They
been
just
looking
don't.
into it.
But
Where
what
have
are
the
people
murders
eating for
been?
breakfast in the meantime?
Oh my...
She just gives you like a confused look.
Oh, I hate you.
Regardless of whether you're a serial killer, an assassin, some
Oh,
buddy.
cereal. God.
Oh my
go on.
god.
Ignore me. Go
That
on.
was okay. I'm sorry. Oh, so whereabouts have the murders been taking place then?
Sure is an eyebrow. Are you guys gonna get involved in it?
We
think
have no
curiosity.
pressing concerns for the moment.
Yeah.
Remember, Fia, last time you were curious we ended up in the Feywild infected by some plant monster.
Actually, that's an
Ray
exceptionally
think
good
you
point.
might want to curb that for a hot second.
Oh my god,
Okay,
he's
if you
learning
just
so
go
slang.
to
slang.
deflate it, that one.
If you guys genuinely do want to get involved with it, at least take the day, the night to recover. I applaud your sense of curiosity or vigilance, but you guys don't look the state for it right now.
That be the truth.
Scratches out a
If
spot
you
of her
want to
skin
get
that's
involved,
burned.
talk to Jesse. Jesse is far more knowledgeable on everything than me. I'm trying to keep things afloat in Expeditionaries and Scoring Can. Internal affairs, that's on her. She keeps me informed, but I don't see her constantly.
Excuse me.
Just know that at some point, I don't know at what threshold they're determined yet, but at some point the Royal Guard will be sweeping the town. There will be an Inquisition if it gets that bad.
And that is
Soon or later?
I don't know.
I was.
Jesse-
What's an inquisition?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Well,
It's normally
Hmm.
unexpected.
shut up.
Well done. I was trying to figure out how to get it in there, but I was just like,
To put it bluntly, you two, an Inquisition would be I don't know how to describe it. It's a forceful interrogation of the populace, innocent or guilty, until they find out who amongst them is guilty.
Oh,
Coincidental thing, though, you guys are probably amidst the only numbers that are clear, because you guys were in the city at the time. Unless you guys are
See their
lying.
alibi. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Gotta cook for something, I
can-
guess.
I can probably vouch for Carl,
Who?
Drinking buddy.
a friend of mine.
And how would you vouch for him if you weren't around over the past week?
Just doesn't seem the type.
Unless he's really skilled at deceiving people.
Why would he do that, though? We're friends.
But what if you weren't? What if you are a tool to him? I'm not saying he is like that, but just keep a cautious mind.
Ruhan's lip starts quivering. That's not true.
Oh no! You
Oh,
destroyed
no.
his only friend that wasn't us!
He has other friends other than you guys. What about Tharbio? What
Yeah,
about
I have a
Luxury?
lot of friends.
Yeah.
Y'all go off and train in your free time. I just
Yeah,
get my friends.
he goes and hangs out with people.
Is he the socialite of the group?
While
That's
you
it,
guys
party animal Ruhan.
were trading.
Oh my... Shut up, stop. It's done.
Regardless, we don't know yet.
Okay. Well, if anything happens with Oni Baba, I would like to be informed.
Noted. I think I can definitely do that. So don't worry about any portals to other realms right now. Lots of internal digging happening right now. If any of those sort of things exist, I imagine they'll come to light. One way or another. If that's
Forgive
all.
Wraith for derailing the conversation just for a moment.
Not much of a conversation left. Get on with it.
During our Feywild excursion, we came upon materials that can be turned into a forge, a place of crafting.
Here is an eyebrow. What sort of materials?
The Ruhan, I think it was fire giant stuff, yeah.
Yes, Cecil was a fire giant. We have the thermal stone plates, tools.
Let me understand this. Make sure I'm understanding this correctly. You have a fire giant's forge with you.
Most of the
manner of
working
speaking.
pieces, yes. We'd need to construct an anvil.
Just blinks at that. Was not expecting that.
Reyes wanted to ask if there be a place we can eventually set these up for
I
the
would-
betterment of us and the town.
I would give you two definitive options. There might be more, but the two that come to my mind are setting up somewhere in Ember's area. Very just sort of just shakes his head slowly at you guys at that, or in expeditionary R&D. Very nods slowly at that.
Okay.
Or that be the fancy place with all the trinkets and the gadgets.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where I got my checkups.
Could we, have an extension onto our home?
I doubt that, given that you guys live right next to City Hall on Main Street. I'd had to destroy someone else's home to get you guys that.
What if we buy them the home there?
You buy out the house next to you?
I don't think
I
that'd be
suppose you
cheap.
could do that. I don't think that'd be my affairs, though. I'd be talking to someone at City Hall for that.
Right.
Maybe underneath? No, actually, you get
smoking heat
airflow,
would
don't
be
you?
trapped underground.
Yeah. I was
I
I
thinking
wouldn't
that, yeah.
advocate digging down when we live on a coast.
Also that.
Yeah, not a good
Yeah.
idea.
Make a demi-plane just for your forge.
Well,
Oh god, it was a
that'd be
joke.
great.
No, it was a... Oh god, it's gonna be a thing now.
well,
Yeah, we could just like
when
have.
we first met, we did go into that little bridge from Expeditionary R&D to Anastasia's home.
Although
Remember
I'm-
that?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure your big boss man didn't exactly... He did it because he was told to, not because he wanted to.
I just slide over and put a finger over Rose's lip. Shh, let's see where this goes.
I could talk to Anastasia. I can talk to Darren.
Oh, I bet if you give him the mask, that would make him super happy.
We didn't get any. They just...
Honestly, it might. It might intrigue him.
Oh, that mask.
Your guys is demi-planar additions to your home would still require a talk to City Hall if you want to make it official.
That'd be pretty cool. Imagine that. Think it's a quote cupboard? No, it's a demiplane.
I think we can
Like-
definitely do that. And by we, I mean we should totally get Jesse to do that for us.
Rose nods in agreement. It's just like, mm-hmm.
Jesse might be a bit too busy for that. You can talk to Charlotte though.
Good second.
Yeah. I mean, what good are connections if you don't use them, right?
Well, Charlotte won't do all the paperwork for you. You still gotta dot the I's and cross the T's and sign off on things.
That make a lot of sense.
And pay for it.
That's
Yep,
that's
okay.
not terrible.
No matter the.
I'd honestly
whatever the
don't know what sort of rates would cost because I've never had anyone ever ask that question before. Now I think about it. I don't even think Anastasia. She just thinks about it. Like she just looks off in the off to the side and thinks about it. Maybe there might not be a cost actually. She just really she furrows her brow and really thinks about it.
You know what? We need to rest anyways. Give it like a
I
night.
don't think there's any
Think it out.
precedent here in Drift Reaver's Bay for that. There might be legal precedent in the old world though.
Yeah, it might open up a new market.
Some Persian legal precedent. I'm sure Charlotte, in her preternatural almost index of legal stuff, will know the answer. Talk to her.
Instead of, like, a
Does
fast
Charlotte have
travel
like any favorite wine or anything?
She smiles at that. Clever. Hillandic wine. Says it reminds her of home.
That tracks.
Hmm.
It's pretty rare. Hilllanders don't have many recreational stuff out there on the line. So wine that they make is really rare.
Yeah, the Wayfarer's Fork probably has it.
Every place has their own good stuff. Question for you, Crash.
So,
Can I just see if I can glean the general state of exhaustion of Lena? How tired? How mentally drained does she seem?
roll me insight. Classic. 23. The way I would describe Lena's exhaustion is, actually, there might be a video.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy. Boom. So that guy is he's one of the
Tuna
top.
King of Japan?
Yeah, he's a top tuna acquirer and redistributor, purchaser straight from the fish market in Japan, in Tokyo. So top grade Japanese sushi at the best 5 best Michelin started guy.
I
Yeah,
love that Japan tracks that sort of thing.
yeah. Well, fucking Japan, Tokyo fish market's it's very important to them. But yeah, he gets 4 hours of sleep a night every night for the past several years. There are people that naturally do not need a lot of sleep. There are people that could be trained into it. He's definitely amongst that number, as is Lena. So she's perpetually tired, but just through sheer time and exposure and experience, she's learned to deal with it.
Okay.
So you don't think she's any more tired than she normally is, but you think she's normally always is tired.
Would I know if there is native to the continent in my experience. Something that might take the edge of that tiredness, just some herb or some similar thing.
Ooh, do you have herbalism kit?
I
So it's one of the most perfect.
Oh my god, if you don't have it, I would be so sad.
have no kit whatsoever. I have a mess kit.
So wait, you're a druid.
I am a druid.
Wait,
Did you start druid?
Yeah, did you start druid? Is a question.
No, I
still
started
don't know.
cleric.
You might just get it multi-class.
Let's find out.
I did not add anything.
Let me check the multi-class stuff right
Because
now.
I know they get it just baseline.
I think ranger just gets a skill. Druid. No, you do not. Multi-class proficiencies: light armor, medium armor, and shields.
And
I'll give it. I'll give a herbalism kit.
Heals herbalism,
Given,
man.
yeah.
I